Hi everyone, it's LaShonda from Labors of Love with another Therapy Thursday video. And today I want to talk about inherent worth. Inherent worth is the notion that you have value simply because you exist. Now, the unfortunate thing is many of us did not grow up learning, let alone truly embracing our inherent worth. Many of us grew up in families of origins and households where somehow we felt like we had to earn our value. Maybe that was getting good grades in school. Perhaps it was participation in performance and extracurricular activities. For others, it was being helpful at home. Others, it was being a scapegoat for the dysfunction in the family. Whatever it was, we learned how our caregivers and people around us assigned our value. And because that's how they assigned our value, that's how we truly believe that we had value. And as we grow up into adulthood, we have relationships of our own outside of our families of origin. We have occupations. We have all of these different things. Many of us are still living out our adult lives, still trying to earn our value or make up for value we feel we've lost in the same ways that we did in our families of origins. Now, some of those ways are other esteem. So we esteem ourselves, self-esteem. Can I highly regard myself? When we don't have self-esteem, we have to get it somewhere else. So that somewhere else is sometimes other esteemed. Well, my significant other does this for a living, or I'm a part of this fraternity or sorority. I work at this company. Things outside of ourselves and affiliations we have then become how we esteem ourselves, how we hold ourselves in high regard. But that's still not inherent. Inherent is simply because you exist, you have value. Some people have attribute esteem. So it's not that I have value because I exist. It's more like, well, I drive this car. I built this house. I go on these vacations. My body looks a certain way. And so that's how we esteem ourselves. But again, we're missing the fact that we simply have value because we exist. Oftentimes we'll lean into the point where we are looking at our accomplishments. So I have these degrees. I have accomplished this. I've gotten this promotion. So that means I have more value. Or I don't have those things, so I have less value. Today, my encouragement is to take an honest look at how do you perceive your value. And if you find that you're looking for things outside of yourself, if you're looking at relationships and affiliations or accomplishments that you have, take a moment to remind yourself that you have value simply because you exist. I truly believe that when we can embrace the fact that there's not a single thing we can do to add value to our lives, and there's not a single thing we can do to take away value, our worth, then we'll realize that a lot of the things we're doing is to add value when we already have it. We can do things we actually want to do because we're not trying to prove to ourselves and to others that we have worth. If you have a difficult time embracing your inherent worth, the fact that you are simply valuable because you exist, Labors of Love would love to walk alongside you. Please visit us at www.thelaborsoflove.com. We are on all the major social media outlets, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until we connect, be well.